Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with another Madden 17 Ultimate Team video. No changes to the squad today, but be sure to look out for new changes. There will be a couple. Pretty sure after this next game, we're going a little bit forward. In the next couple games, you guys will see we do make some changes to the squad. Some key positions, not quarterback yet. I will eventually change quarterback. Cam Newton just hasn't really failed me yet, so I will continue with him. As this dude throws it right at me, man, why the fuck not? As we get the user pick to start this game. This is actually a pretty good game. It was actually short-lived. I do have two games for you guys today. But right here, Niles Paul, I thought he caught it in the end zone, and he didn't. It was dropped at the last second. I was waiting for the touchdown to come up. Where's the touchdown? But right there, we do see the touchdown pop up on the top of the screen as James White gets into the end zone, and we do make the PAT, as those are always a question mark in Madden and real life now. But anyway, we do end up coming up with the interception early, and we get the touchdown with James White, and then we come up with another interception, a batted interception, ends up getting picked off by Xavier Rhodes, I think, and Niles Paul keep on moving, man, just breaking tackles, guy missing tackles. He finally gets me, shoestring tackle at the 5-yard line. First and goal comes up, and we end up losing one on that play. Tackle battle sometimes can screw you over. Second and goal, we do end up cashing in with James White, and I don't know what kind of dance that is. I think I've seen William Gay do it a couple of times on pick sixes and stuff like that, but I don't know, that was pretty funny. I've been seeing a lot of weird celebrations. I saw a backflip. I saw that. I mean, I've been seeing celebrations that haven't been in the game, as Derrick Henry just bowling over my defenders. First and 10, this dude started moving the ball after his first drive. Obviously, his first drive did not go so well, but he did start to move it a little bit on the second drive. So first and 10 from the 29, does end up chucking it up to the back of the end zone. Looks like Deshaun Shed ends up batting that one away. This dude had a couple good players. I think that's most feared Jameis Winston at quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure which one that was. I don't think there's any other Jason Witten. I said Jason Witten. Did I say Jason Witten beforehand? I think, wait, Jameis Winston. That's right. Okay, anyway, if you guys did see right there my adjustments, I did bring in Adrian Amos to specifically use her on that play, and his QB fumbled, and I came flying around the O-line and picked up that fumble and scooped and scored for a touchdown. 21-0, and this dude is not looking good for him right now, man. Third and 7 comes up, and he's trying to chuck it up deep, and it is broken up by my safeties. I think that's my safety and Deshaun Shed. I think it may have been D'Angelo Hall and Deshaun Shed. Fourth and 7 comes up, and it is incomplete as this dude decides to go ahead and quit the game. 21-0. And it's kind of funny because in wager matches and stuff, there is a 21-point skunk rule where if you are down by 21, your opponent gets the ball back, the game is over, and the dude ends up quitting after I get the ball back, and I'm up by 21. I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. Third and 3 in the next game, man. This guy ends up finding Larry Fitzgerald. Oh, no, that wasn't Larry. That was DeAndre Hopkins. Larry Fitzgerald ends up making a crazy catch in this game. You guys might want to stay tuned for it. It was pretty weird. First and 10 comes up. He has somebody wide open deep. I actually ran towards him. I thought he was going to throw it, and he didn't. He threw it to Greg Olsen instead. So first and 10 from the 26-yard line, and he does find his running back. I think that's Derrick Henry. I think both my opponents have had Derrick Henry, so that's pretty crazy. Third and 8, he does convert down the 1-yard line. He does end up cashing in on the 1-yard line for a touchdown. He does make his PAT, so he is up 7-0 early in this game in the first quarter. So I got to answer back, and I end up tossing up a little, I don't know, a little slant, I guess, and I just kind of give my receiver a chance. That was Niles Paul. He ends up coming up with that one, and then we find Curse. So 2 plays, and we're well into the plus side of the field. First and 10, we do find Doug. Looks like his safety was about to play it, but luckily we were able to get that one off and tube Doug quick enough. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. We do find Doug again down to the 1. And this dude has some goal line defense, man. Right there we get stuffed. Third and goal comes up. I try to find Witten, gets stuffed. But luckily on fourth and goal, you guys will see Cam Newton ends up saving us and falling into the end zone for a touchdown. That would have been tragic if we weren't able to punch it in. I was not going to take my field goal. There was no way because, I mean, I'm already down. And this is the catch I was talking about, man. Carl Joseph ends up having it bounce off his hands. Larry Fitzgerald catches it on the rebound on the ground. That fucking sucks, dude. Second and 12, though. Denzel Perryman, he gets some of his own treatment, bats it to me, and I end up getting the interception with Carl Joseph. And just like that, we have the ball right back, and Niles Paul catches this ball. I don't even know how. That was bullshit. Should have at least been a bat down, possibly a pick. and I end up getting the catch. I don't know how. But right here, I make a bad read. I end up dumping it down to Jason Witten. It wasn't really a bad read when I threw it, but after seeing the outcome, it was not a very good read. So 2nd and 15, I'm looking for somebody down the field. I don't see much, so I'm kind of surveying the field, and I do eventually find Doug Baldwin inside the 10-yard line to the 7. 1st and goal. We end up running with James White, getting to the 4-yard line. He's calling timeouts, wants to get the ball back. He did call one earlier as well, and Doug Baldwin right there to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. Look at this, man. Cam Newton moving to the left, and Doug Baldwin in the back of the end zone as we are about to get sacked. They were in my fucking face on that play, and we end up firing a dot to Doug Baldwin in the very back of the end zone. He tippy-toes that one, and right here, Elvis Dumerville misses the sack. Phillip Rivers breaks it. Larry Fitzgerald does fumble, but it is overturned, so he does have the ball at the 45-yard line. And wow, man, I cannot believe Elvis Dumerville missed that sack. He might have to be off the team after that one. That was ridiculous. 1st and 10, he does find OBJ and have the awareness to get out of bounds. I don't know how he ran all the way across the field without nobody tackling him. So he does end up getting a field goal before half. 14-10 is the score in the second half. There was 1 second on the clock, but it ended up just being taken away by the kickoff. I didn't want to show 2 kickoffs in a row. That would have been gay. So luckily, we do end up getting the ball back, though. So that's good. But we almost get sacked right there. Luckily, we were able to get it off. 2nd and 10, I'm looking for somebody down the sideline. I see Doug Baldwin wide open in the middle of the field. Kind of just pass-led that one inside, and that was an easy catch. 1st and 10. I'm chucking it up to OBJ, and it is incomplete, unfortunately. I thought we had that one, but that was kind of a tight window. Right there, I thought Doug Baldwin caught this, but apparently he doesn't. Doug has been getting a lot of those animations where it looks like he catches it, and he doesn't. So anyway, Odell Beckham does end up getting the first down for us on 3rd and 10, I think. And then Chris Conley ends up getting a nice gain for another first down. James White, 3 for 7 yards, so the rush game not really working that well. 2nd and 7, we're looking for something, and we do find, I'm not sure who that is. I think that's Doug Baldwin again. And that was negative yards. So 3rd and 9, we do find Jermaine Kearse. He comes in off the bench over the middle to the 1-yard line. We end up scoring, but look at this, man. This dude comes screaming around the edge on the PAT, and he takes it to the house. You have got to be kidding me, man. It is an 8-point game, and it is still 1 possession, and he gets the ball back. But it doesn't matter as he throws it right at me, man. Why the fuck not? And we get the interception with Deion Buchanan at midfield, so tremendous field position. And at this point, if we can get at least a field goal, I'm feeling confident. You guys see the clock. It's going into the 4th quarter, but he's got that defense, though. 3rd and 5. We end up running again. I don't know why. I thought I could catch him off guard. 4th and 8, I decided to go for it, and look at this, man. Doug Baldwin down the field. I playmaker him upfield, and Cam Newton fires it to him, and he catches it at the 2-yard line. Not going to lie, that was some shit. But you know what? Cam Newton firing dots out here. So Cam Newton, 3 QB sneaks and nothing, so I decided to take my field goal. Psych! Jason Witten comes up with the touchdown, baby. I don't know why I did that. I felt risky. I was pissed that I got stopped on 3 sneaks. I'm like, you know what? Life's a biscuit, and damn it, sometimes you gotta motherfucking risk it. So I get 7 on the drive. 27-12 is the score, and you can pretty much file this one away. You know, put the cake in the oven and then take it out. It's over. I don't even know what that means. I don't care. And 27-12, minute 16. This dude's just running the ball. He's pretty much accepting defeat at this point, and I don't know why. I mean, he could have easily tried to drive down the field and then kicked an onside or something if he was able to score. But I guess he didn't want to have any of that as he starts passing later. And the one time he did pass on 2nd and 4, he got sacked. And now 4th and 14, it is bad away. And I do decide to run a couple of times. But you guys will see in a second that he does decide to actually call a timeout with 4 seconds left in the game. So I say, you know what? If you want to keep me here even longer, then I'm going to try to score one more time. So I do come out in 4 verts. And actually, it was 1 second left. I don't know. And Chris Conley's not able to make that catch. It is thrown out the back of the end zone. Doesn't matter, but I figured I'd try just to see what would happen. Don't like people that do that. Scumbag alert. So anyway, we do end up getting the dub. 2 dubs in this video. Definitely a good video, man. The Adrian Amos fumble return for 6 was definitely a highlight. And unfortunately, the dude's blocked PAT to keep it and returned it for 2 points to keep it a 1-possession game was also a highlight. So there's that too. So anyway, I did hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to look out for the next one. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.